I'm going to try to do it this way first. The forums say that you're going to need to put the impeller tool into a vise this way, and then put the pump housing down onto the spleens here, and then use the necessary tools. I'm going to try to do it different today. I will see how I make out as a one-man show, and then I'll let you know. But basically, we have all our parts. I have the tool, which everybody's wondering how the tool works. Well, you have the impeller, and that's going to match up in there. Slides in. This end is I have a 1 inch. I don't know what it'd be equivalent to millimeters, but I didn't have anything in metric. But the 1 inch really fits pretty tight there. And of course I've got the I don't know, 24-inch torque bar. That's going to obviously go in there, guys. Then, long and awaited for 12 millimeter, which is going to go in the other end. Sorry, jumping all over here. Okay. So we have 12 millimeter goes into the bearing, Allen wrench, key tool, goes into the impeller, 1 inch socket with the 24-inch torque bar. And what they're saying is I just got a 24-inch piece of galvanized pipe, 1/2 inch. That will help me torque on the Allen wrench. So anyways, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to see whether or not I can put a foot on this, turn counterclockwise, and let's see whether or not the impeller will spin off. Okay guys, vise. I don't have a vise, don't have a bench, but this worked out pretty well for me. So there's the 12 millimeter in the bearing housing. There's my pry bar. Basically, I just put a foot on it, and you know, you guys get the idea. Counterclockwise. And I don't know, maybe it wasn't put on that tight, but it seemed pretty good. Anyways, looks like it's coming out. Okay, this is the impeller's off, and you can see, look at those wear rings, the wear ring, how you know, the deep grooves there. Nice big chunk here. A little bit of rust on the end of there, and looks like a C-clip, and that's what probably holds the bearing in. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm gonna have to do some reading. But you see where this is looking quite chunky and damaged. Probably where the rocks were trying to pass their way through. I don't know whether you can see how it's all been damaged by rocks. Like, look at that bottom one right there. There's a good chunk there. I'm not sure whether this really has any you know, real significance. on cavitation or not. I'm gonna have to see what the boys say in the forums and see whether or not this is considered bad shape, or I don't know, what do you even do? Like, you take a Dremel tool to it and try to smooth it up a bit. But boy, that one up there in around 1 o'clock looks totally bent. Okay, my next step is what I did is I took some a round file, a couple flat files, and I took out the flat spots on those fins, basically where the rocks were trying to get out, and flattened some spots on these edges. I mean, these edges are still rough, but where it was flattened and probably wouldn't allow the water to flow smoothly past it, that's what I flattened out. I didn't clean up that edge. I cleaned up this edge and that edge to yeah, make things a little better. That's what, anyways, that's what I was reading. That's what people had said that they had done in the past. I used the hand files. Some people were saying they used Dremels. I just did it by hand. And also, I keep in the old wear ring to do this first, because when you're in there, you know, you probably don't want your new wear ring to you know, get any burrs on it from the files. So anyways, and I cleaned it all up since it's going into the fridge, and for the fact that I think I'm going to go the oil route rather than the pump grease. So I cleaned all that bearing out, cleaned up the housing, and it's now ready to go into the freezer for a couple hours. Quite anxious to see whether or not this wear ring just slides out like on that other guy's video. And also, don't forget to put the new wear ring in too, guys. And anyways, we'll see what happens, and I'll keep you posted. Okay, there it is. It's been sitting in there for 3.5 hours. I had to go out, so let's just see what happens. Let's see whether this guy's theory is totally right. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Oh man. The power of the internet. Unbelievable. Look at that, folks. All those other guys that are posting those videos, chiseling away. Look, look. That's it. Stick the new one in. Okay, this one is gonna need a little more persuasion, so I gotta stop here. Okay, it really didn't need any persuasion. I got the rubber mallet there and a piece of wood, but I just put it in by hand. So wow, that was simple, guys. So hopefully you get to see this video before looking at some of those other videos where the guys are hammering away with chisels and saws and all that other stuff. That went in pretty sweet. Anyways, there's a better look at the old one. Chunks in there. Anyways, pretty cool. That was super easy. So now next up is putting back the new impeller.